Hello, I'm Sabina Pan, a CPA financial planner. I advocate for you to pay less taxes legally, legitimately, and ethically. Our practice focuses on tax-smart investing and wealth building. Today, I'd like to talk about 6 quick ways to pay off debt. According to Experience 2019 Consumer Debt Survey, Americans carry on average $90,000 in personal debt. This includes revolving debts, housing-related debts, and consumer loans. Your playoff plans of attack. Many people are eager to know the best way to get out of debt. However, because everyone's circumstances are unique, the best way is really the way you find that keeps you motivated, are able to stick long term. Your debt payoff strategy may change as your circumstances changes, so it's important to evaluate your plan periodically. With that said, here are a few approaches to consider. First, stop accruing new debts. The first step in paying off debt is simply to stop accruing new ones. You want to dig out of a hole, not keep digging in. Create a budget that covers all of your essential spending categories and allows you to pay the bills without relying on credit cards. Secondly, try Dave Ramsey's debt snowball method. One approach is to pay off your debt in order of smallest to largest balance, gaining momentum as you bring each credit card or loan balance to zero. Once your smallest debt is paid in full, you roll the money you were paying on the debt into the next smallest balance, and so on and so forth. For example, let's say you have 3 outstanding debts: $1,000 vet bill, $2,000 Visa bill, and $5,000 car loan. You would make the minimum payments each month to the biggest 2 and put all your extra cash toward paying off the vet bill first, the $1,000 vet bill. Then once that is paid off, you put all your extra money towards the $2,000 Visa bill until that is paid off. Last, you would pay down the car loan. This is the best way to feel accomplished, is setting yourself up for small wins early on and increasing your motivation to continue tackling larger and larger debt. The third way to do it is to consider the avalanche method. Another approach to paying off debt is by identifying the interest rate on each of your debts and paying off the highest interest rate first. You will likely save the most money with this approach because the balance with the highest interest rate will cost you the most in interest payment in the long run. These methods make more sense on paper, but it may not allow the feeling of accomplishment the debt snowball provides. The fourth way to pay off debts is to negotiate better deals. You may think your interest rates are set in stone, but there may be some wiggle rooms. Try asking if you can pay a percentage of the debt off in one chunk in exchange for having the remaining debts forgiven. Medical debts tend to be more negotiable than other debts, such as government health, student loans, or car loans. You will never know until you ask, so why not try? And the fifth way to pay off debts is to transfer high-rate balance. If your credit card debt is overwhelming, look into a card with a 0% interest rate so you can do a balance transfer. Transferring your current debts to a card with a lower rate will help you pay it off faster and pay less in interest. However, there may be a fee to make the balance transfer, which usually is a percentage of the balance being transferred. Make sure you do the math before you switch. It may be worth it to transfer to a slightly higher rate card, say 1%, if it has no fee versus a 0% card with a high balance transfer fee. More importantly, you will also want to make sure the teaser rate you are getting for the transfer is good for long enough for you to pay off the balance. Oftentimes, you would have 12 to 18 months, and you can make a significant dent in your debt in that amount of time. Finally, keep in mind that a balance transfer will only be successful if you don't start charging again on the original card. You want to keep that card at a zero balance to bolster your credit utilization ratio. Lastly, Seek help from trusted resources. When you are drowning in debt, it's common to feel like you are struggling alone on an island, but it doesn't have to be that way. There are many resources available, such as a debt consolidation loan, which is combining 2 or more payments into a single fixed monthly payment, making it easier to budget and manage finances. Of course, you will want to make sure the interest rate for the consolidated loan is lower than the combined average interest rate of your credit card payments. That's the only way a consolidation loan will save you money. Try also a non-for-profit credit counseling agency. Organizations such as Take Charge America offer certified credit counselors who work one-on-one with clients to figure out a livable budget and formulate an action plan to get out of debt. In many cases, this includes a debt management plan. The benefit include lower interest rate, the convenience of making one monthly payment, an end to collection effort, and the path to bring your accounts current. There's also budgeting apps and websites. It's easy to overlook small purchases here and there, but they have a way of sneaking up on you. Thankfully, there are numerous free resources that can help you take an honest look at your monthly budget and track your spending. Check out Mint.com, Pocket Guard, Honeydew, Every Dollar, or You Need a Budget. Initial is YNAB. Lastly, try one-on-one coaching. There are financial psychologists who offer therapy or coaching for a fee. If you find this video useful, please click on like, subscribe, and forward to those who may also benefit from this tutorial. Please also head to basecpaplus.com to sign up for our email newsletter full of tips for less taxes and more investment return. Until next time, God bless.